What up, everybody? I'm your host, JP, and this is my co-host, Josh.
Hey, everyone.
And welcome back to another episode of the FilmBros podcast. So, Josh, today, at the time of recording, is the big day. The biggest day. This is why we didn't have a live on Saturday. We had to hold it in. We had to hold in our wad throughout the whole week because, you know, apparently Marvel Studios and fucking Universal Pictures couldn't hold their wads in. We had to. I did. Super Bowl day is here. We got the Chiefs versus the Eagles, but we don't care about the actual football game. If you guys are like, well, the Chiefs are going to cheat and the Eagles are going to blah, blah, blah. No.
We're not here for that.
I'm here for Kung Fu Kenny.
Yep.
And the Super Bowl trailers.
Exactly.
And the Dorito ads. We got to be honest.
Yeah.
At least this year. And then the NFL has just been losing me. That's a whole different topic altogether.
Yeah, we're not here to talk about that.
But you're as excited as I am for all these trailers,
that's
right? Is there any, like, in particular that you're looking forward to? Like I said, Marvel and DC and Universal Pictures decided to blow their load early and basically give us their trailers before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're going to get any new footage. If we do get new footage, we'll update this episode. But as of right now, we from what we know, what they put out during the week is probably what we're going to get for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I thought we'd just talk about, you know, the first two trailers that are coming out and basically that are going to try to dominate Superman.
Yeah.
Or we're going to see if that's actually the case. But right now, is there any movie that you're looking forward to?
I know we're getting like Mission Impossible and all these other things. I hope we get some trailers that are unexpected. Like, what if we get a new look at The Working Man or something like that? That could be kind of cool.
You're thinking too small. We're not gonna get a trailer for that.
But if we did, it'd be kind of cool.
I'm thinking more Stitch.
I want more footage from.
I'm pretty sure Tom Cruise himself was like, "You better not release that fucking trailer during the week. That is game day trailer, baby."
Yeah. I mean, there was a Empire first look at him hanging off the fucking plane. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, Mission Impossible, obviously. I could probably see more Disney movies, like maybe one of Sleeping Beauty or whatever. Or is that the one that's coming out?
No, Snow White.
Snow White.
You think that they're going to give that one a Super Bowl trailer?
Probably, yeah. That's like their big thing this year, other than the other one, Stitch. I want to see more Jurassic Park and Fantastic Four footage.
We might see that another clip of that Novocaine movie too.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited. One thing we won't see, like I said, is another Superman trailer, because if you want to go ahead and see an exclusive clip, you got to go tune into Discovery's Puppy Bowl to watch a Superman clip.
Yeah.
Which we'll probably react to that. It's not part of the Super Bowl.
But it's a new trailer.
We'll give the little guy a try. Little guy a try. We're not going to be so mean because, you know, even James Gunn put out this video, and before we get into the trailers and start reacting to the two movies, I got a video for you.
Okay.
Coming from James Gunn. Okay. He just wanted to make everything known, let everybody know where to watch an exclusive clip for his new Superman movie.
All right.
We'll go ahead and watch that first, just to kind of start this episode off on a good note for you.
Okay.
Hey everybody, James Gunn here, and this is my best buddy Ozu. You might recognize him, or at least feel his spirit, because he was the inspiration behind Krypto, Superman's loyal superdog in my upcoming Superman film. What you may not know is Ozu is a rescue, and adopting him was one of the best decisions I've ever made. That's why we're excited to celebrate all the amazing dogs out there waiting for their forever homes. And what better way to do that than by tuning into this year's Puppy Bowl and witnessing puppies from rescues across the country compete for Krypto's Super Play of the Game Award. The Puppy Bowl airs February 9th only on Animal Planet.
Take me home.
Don't forget, Superman flies into theaters this July.
Yeah, this felt like something from The Boys marketing. You know, Does that make any sense? Like, I could see this being, like, made fun of in The Boys. Like, go adopt a dog. You know what I mean?
There's one part of the clip that is memeable for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed it, but it was right about...
What you may not know is Ozu is a rescue, and adopting him was one of the best decisions I've ever made.
He was that excited, man. He was couldn't contain himself.
He just said,
and so
look at that guy go.
So he's not, so he's not marketing Superman right, but he'll market the Puppy Bowl because it's not for the Puppy Bowl. It's for one big Superman ad. Is basically the way they're running it.
Basically, I mean, they even got a little certain trophy for the dog.
Yeah, whatever dog,
whatever it's
gets
called.
a touchdown, whatever. Lame. I mean, I don't know. Can't stand on your two legs, so you're using a Puppy Bowl.
But okay, if the clip that we get supposedly, because he didn't say
it was a trailer or nothing.
He didn't say there
it's
was
supposed to be like a first look.
Trailer. Yeah, if we get that first look, and it wows you, you gonna be good with that? You gonna be able to say it was good?
If it does something pretty fucking cool and somehow doesn't reuse footage, or if it's not a look at Crypto, I guess the standards for it are kind of.
What if he just does like a do-over and gives you like the Superman spinny flip thing again, and it's like his face is fake?
Why would you? Why
like it's just fixed? It's just
again, that'd be a waste.
Y'all gonna make fun of me the first time?
Yeah, no, y'all got us here
right now.
Y'all got this. Y'all got us here for that. That'd be kind of lame.
You see him do a flip, and then Crypto flies up next to him.
No.
Oh.
I think it's a wrap. I don't care for Crypto. That's the thing.
That's not. Doesn't sound.
He said, "I use my own dog as inspiration for Crypto." Yeah, well, Crypto's supposed to be like a great like white name. So like, what are we doing?
You got the wrong dog to inspire you, my boy.
Yeah, I know.
I got the wrong dog. So, I mean, we'll be waiting for that one. Can't wait to see if the clip actually wows us in any way, or if it makes you feel like, oh, there's some heart in this.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good.
We'll see.
James Gunn knows how to do that with animals.
Apparently.
Like you can't even cap, right? Like that's his department.
Yeah. The whole
if you want to be known for something,
whole of Guardians 3 was like a pita ad, so we'll see.
I like pita bread. Moving on, the Fantastic Four trailer, we got it. It's here. It's locked in. I think it's supposed to go Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah.
Superman. And
then
then Fantastic Four.
Tail end. So,
I thought we start with the heavy hitter first. Obviously, this is Marvel coming back with something to prove.
Yeah.
They've been ridiculed. They've been laughed at. They've been mocked.
Yeah.
They've been dragged through the mud. Marvel Studios has not been looking good. Even Captain America: Brave New World, we're probably gonna get a trailer.
Yeah. This
Super Bowl. Who knows how much footage we're gonna get out of
that?
Might
get like another first look.
Maybe, but I mean, they've been running the marketing for that one really well. But I mean, a lot of people are just saying that one's DOA.
Yeah.
DOA. Fantastic Four is the one everybody's looking forward to, saying that Marvel learned from their mistakes. They're churning something up.
Yeah.
This is gonna be different.
I would say the same.
This is a contender to stir people away from Superman.
Yeah.
For sure. And knowing that we've already seen that trailer, at least for you, you're already on the bad side for Superman.
Yeah. Does
this trailer need to do a lot for it to have your ticket first?
Of course it does. I would say that, yeah, okay. Well, it's inevitable Superman does come out first, but it really depends on, people go see movies, rewatch it all the time. How good is Superman that it's going to have fans coming back up until this movie's release? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think Fantastic Four First Steps has to really carry the MCU name, blow it out the water and everything like that, along with the Jurassic Park trailer. Like, they got to hit.
Both of them got
both of them.
But at least for the Marvel side, knowing everything that's stacked up against it itself. DC's been going through it, obviously.
Matt Shakman has a lot on his plate. That's what I'm saying.
Matt Shakman do have a lot.
Like
DC, I mean, they're trying to crawl. Marvel's here to snub that little spark out. And one thing's for me, like, at least on my side, is that you could tell that they were taking care of this movie as well as possible. They got big names for these actors. We're watching side characters.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see the Thing. I've been seeing the little pictures and posts and stuff like that, so I want to see him in action and moving. I don't know.
I'm excited.
Why would Marvel put this out before the Super Bowl? Is beyond me.
I don't know. Maybe to save room. It's cheaper. I don't know.
Let's check it out.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming?
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what? I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5.
Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock.
The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock. Johnny is Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here.
It's crazy to think that Joseph Quinn just killed Pedro Pascal's character a second ago. Now they're playing bro-in-laws.
Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy to think that. That looked really good, man.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna have to be the one to say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it.
What?
Everything looked pretty decent. I'm enjoying it. I'm for it. Is Pedro Pascal a little overused to you?
No.
I feel like it.
I don't think so.
I feel like it. Where I'm on the Joseph Quinn train.
Yeah.
I'm like, even the Thing's character, or his actor, what's his name?
Ebon Moss, Backrack.
Yeah, Ebon Moss. Them using him as like a chef thing straight off rip.
Yeah.
Knowing that he came from a cooking show. Kind of funny, a little comedy.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of makes you, it kind of puts you in the lane of like, all right, you made him do what he's good at.
Yeah.
Now let's see him do something like the Thing wise, right? But Pedro Pascal himself, like, I feel like I've seen him in all kinds of places, seen him a lot recently, to the point where seeing him again, I'm just like, dude, I don't know.
Oh, you mean? Oh, you're talking for like he just has work. He's just working.
Overexposure.
Yeah, okay, he's just working. I thought you were talking about in the trailer. I was like, nah, I feel like I got a good amount of everybody for this teaser.
Like the trailer looks fine. I think what's throwing me off is Pedro Pascal, but I feel like it's because he's been overexposed.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I've seen him. In too many
you got to
roles.
see him here, and then you're gonna see him in
The Last of Us Part 2,
and then you're gonna see him in a bunch of other things like coming out. So I mean, you saw him in Gladiator 2.
Gladiator 2 just recently came out. I mean,
you can't hate a man for working, bro.
I mean, I don't hate. It's kind of like that Dwayne Johnson effect. Like,
yeah, because he's a good he can act.
Dwayne Johnson?
No, Pedro Pascal.
Oh, no, yeah. But it gets to the point where it's like they start looking and sounding the same, and every role hits the same. I don't feel like Pedro really brought anything different to this role that he hasn't brought before.
I haven't even seen the movie.
Well, I'm from
now.
the little clips.
It looks great. I think this looks really good. Like, even the camera work. Like, I wasn't expecting half of these shots to look as good.
No, they actually got somebody who gives a shit.
Yeah, Matt Check. Like, I'm telling you, WandaVision. You can argue about the plot, you can argue about the characters, but visuals, hands down, like, beautiful.
Yeah, the visuals in this film look really well. I like that Galactus at the end.
The Galactus. I like that shot with Johnny where he was in like space.
Oh yeah, where he like goes up into the sky.
That shit was cool. Damn, this movie's gonna do great.
It's gonna slap.
It is gonna slap.
Fantastic
It's gonna
Four.
smack the shit out of Superman. That's all I know.
Oh, damn. See what I'm saying? You got a weird vendetta.
No, I don't.
See,
Galactus looks cool though.
I'm just saying,
he's not a cloud this time.
You can't ignore everything. He does look cool because he's not a cloud. You can't ignore everything just for the downfall of Superman. We gotta acknowledge when overexposure is being overexposed.
I mean, he's an actor that works, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't see your problem.
All right, when you say that about The Rock, I'm gonna say the same thing.
The Rock.
I'm gonna say he's an actor that works, bro.
The Rock works, but he's not a good actor.
And if you say that, to be honest, you can't have a stance on the whole, oh, I'm doing this for a job anymore, because at that point, you're on that side of it's just a job.
No, he's an actor.
Got work. He just got work.
I mean, he's an actor that works and cares about the craft. So of course he does movies and stuff like that. You're gonna see him around.
But that's what I'm saying. He's not like Johnny Depp, where like you see him in different roles or whatever, and like he changes up the roles.
What? Yeah.
Johnny Depp has gotten to the point where he's mushed all the roles together, but that's because of old age. Pedro Pascal is supposed to still be fresh and kind of like giving us that dynamic. I don't feel like he's been.
You don't think he was different from like what is it, the Nicolas Cage movie up to when he was Joel, and then up to when he was in Gladiator 2? Those are different characters. He brought something different to everything.
Yeah, but then when does it start hitting the same? When does it start mushing together? That's what I'm saying. Like how many roles does it take before they start mushing together?
I don't know.
That's my problem. It's kind of like if you were to see Henry Cavill, or I'm trying to think of somebody else besides The Rock.
Because that's already The Rock.
Well, Ryan Reynolds, when he had his little time going into everything, that there is an issue there. Same thing with Idris Elba.
Idris Elba and Pedro Pascal can act. Ryan Reynolds does his best, but now he's just Deadpool.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like when it comes down, and even then, you haven't even seen all of Idris Elba's films either, because some of them are just like not worth the watch. Yeah. At least the thing that I can say about Pedro Pascal is that he's at least keeping that relevancy and picking like good films to be in. But I'm just like, man, you're hogging up all the good films. Some bullshit.
That's probably fair. I guess you have a point. I just don't agree with it.
You're like, just give me more Pedro.
Yeah.
Feed me more.
Yeah.
I want more of him.
I think this is gonna be a good movie, bro. Okay. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, it looks good. I think it's my own little personal thing when it comes down to like that overexposure part, because seeing Pedro Pascal and seeing him like talking stuff is the only sore part of this like trailer, but everything else does look fantastic. Like visuals, the way it looks, CGI doesn't look like shit. Right?
This movie looks like it was cared for, which is something unusual for the MCU.
I like that. I'm mad we didn't get to see like a full body like Johnny just standing there, but I like that we were able to see him like flying through and actually on fire. So that was pretty nice. I don't know. Looks like fun to me. You're down for it?
Yeah, I am down for it.
Fire butt.
He looks good.
The fire
butt looks good.
Yeah. All right. Check out the trailer. We'll see if we get another clip or something during the Super Bowl. Maybe this was all part of the plan where they give us the trailer before the Super Bowl, and during the Super Bowl you get like this fantastic clip, pun intended.
That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah, like Marvel working overtime to smother Superman.
Exactly.
It's like, imagine the fucking disc is like right when the Superman clip is happening. Fantastic Four clip drops.
That'd be fucking crazy. Like, just we took over the runtime. They didn't have the budget for anything longer than a second. That'd be kind
2025 is about beefs. 2024 was the truth. 2025 is beefs.
That would
Kevin
be fun.
Feige's in on the beef now?
Yeah.
Crazy. He's like, I'm dropping Marvel content on your head top. Superman's not gonna breathe today. No.
That'd be fucking cool.
Check out the trailer. Let us know what you guys think. It's on YouTube right now. Next, we got the other film that may be a contender. One that I did not think that they were gonna keep the title for, but Jurassic World Rebirth. I thought they were going to switch it back to Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be like Jurassic Park Rebirth. Like, imagine if it would have just dropped the world because trilogy and then go back to Park. That would have been...
Just reboot the franchise at that point. But a lot of these are soft reboots anyway. So.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you could have just been Jurassic Park Rebirth, boom, and it would have been like a merge between World and Park.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they did with like Dominion. But we're getting Rebirth, right? Gareth Edwards coming in.
Yeah.
Giving some flavor, some juice to this franchise.
Yeah.
Not saying that the last movies were terrible, right? Dinosaurs eat guy, so you make money.
Yeah. Basically.
Can't mess with the formula.
Yeah.
But where's that extra, right? Where's the substance? Where, I guess, the little bit of story, I guess the visuals when it comes to it. Not just dinosaur eat man, but like, does dinosaur chomp? Do we see dinosaur chomp?
Dinosaur chomp?
Right?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing that we want to see?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you expect out of a Gareth Edwards directed Jurassic Park?
Good visuals, good story. Because the creator and Rogue One are fucking really great. So
dude, Rogue One is one of the best looking Star Wars films.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm expecting like good visuals. I'm expecting good story. I'm expecting dinosaurs like to their fullest extent, which I mean it's kind of hard in a PG-13 movie, but I do want to see them, eating up people. So
okay, do you expect after watching The Creator and stuff that, right? And obviously even Godzilla, I would say even like 2014's Godzilla had like that little humanity, I guess, little storyline when it comes to humans, like something touchy. Like I know some people think The Creator's ending kind of flopped. I thought it was good. Do you expect something hard hitting like that?
I'm pretty sure
out of a dinosaur movie.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get something like that from the humans.
I don't think we've really had an emotional story arc from the humans' perspective in any of these movies.
No,
like anything that makes you be like,
damn, that was profound as shit. And I was like, you said you're gonna get eaten.
Was it Fallen Kingdom when everybody was like R.I.P.ing that dinosaur that ate in the lava?
Yeah.
Everybody's like the screams.
Yeah,
or the whales. Whatever it was doing. I don't know. I'm excited for this too. I think that this is something that the Jurassic Park franchise needed. Was like, I don't want to say this and like eat my words, but like an actual director. Because Gareth Edwards is kind of like Rocky, because like he's an artistic director. He's one of those that is gonna bring like some kind of like oomph. Yeah. Like that. It's not going to just be surface level dinosaurs and people. It's going to be like, there's going to be an actual cohesive story, and it's not going to get pushed to the side for, oh, look, cool dinosaur scene. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping that we're going to actually get something like story driven here, at least, right? I know we're not going to see too much when it comes to the trailer, but at least I want to get that feeling, that sense that Gareth Edwards put a kind of like drop of like artistic vision back into these films. Yeah. You ready to jump into it?
I am. Let's go.
All right.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist. Sorry, what mission?
I'm sorry, ScarJo. Chef's. I'm going to start it again just to see that again, but ScarJo. Chef's kiss.
Dr. Henry Loomis, this is Zora Bennett, our mission specialist. Sorry, what mission?
This would be a medical breakthrough that could save countless lives. It comes from the largest dinosaurs on the planet.
Oh my God. Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place. Can you be ready tomorrow?
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less.
More or less? He's your guy?
We're the best at moving things and people in and out of places they shouldn't be.
Move up towards Barbados, avoid government patrol, but there aren't that many anymore.
Why's that?
No one's dumb enough to go where we're going.
Dude, I swear, if this is ScarJo's Samuel L. Jackson moment where she just gets chomped up and took into the water, I'm walking out. I'm walking out of the theater.
That's not fair. I don't think she's gonna get eaten.
No, you don't think so?
No, she's ScarJo. She's trilogy worthy. It's not gonna happen.
You think it's gonna be like beginning of the movie, like how
they'll
they
probably
get
take
stuck?
her arm.
Oh, give her a robot arm in the sequel.
Probably.
The Dinosaur Choker 3000.
Like we've come a long way, and they fucking give her an arm and stuff. I could see something like that.
We're taking this franchise to the next level, baby.
I'm saying
next level.
I mean, they got to get there. This looks good.
I forgot Marshall Ali was gonna be in this.
Yeah, he left Blade for this.
Yeah,
we said it was gonna happen, and it happened. He left Blade. So, this looks good. I'm excited. This could be the Alien Romulus, but of like their Jurassic Park movies.
I was gonna say this felt like Aliens Part 2 of the Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
like Aliens. James Cameron and all that. This kind of have that feeling of like, troops going in, gonna go get, it seems like they're looking for like a cure for something, and then they're gonna try to make it out. I don't want to say like a leak because it sounds like it's like a huge spoiler, but apparently, according to like rumors and stuff, that there's no draft where, everybody makes it out. That's a rumor, but I'm not sure.
Oh damn! If they killing everybody, if they have the balls to kill everybody, you might have my money too.
Yeah,
yeah.
So even ScarJo.
Yeah.
So if this is her moment,
it could happen. If that's the case, I didn't know we were leaving no room to like no survivors type shit.
But if there is survivors, ScarJo
has to be one of them. Yeah. She's franchise worthy.
Of course.
But if not,
Marshall Ali.
I mean, no, he's probably dead. Wow. He's their boat captain. He's the one that's gonna get him there. He's gonna die.
Damn. He has a Prometheus moment.
Yeah.
Where like he's just like, you get off the boat now.
Yeah.
Just rams one into a dinosaur.
Dies. He's gonna die. Oh. Him, whatever else named group is gonna die. I don't think she's dying or the scientist dude.
This movie looks good. I enjoyed it. Now they did also talk about we got a little glimpse of it. Hold on. Come on. I guess that's gonna be the new hybrid dinosaur.
Yeah, that looks ugly.
Apparently, it was supposed to be inspired by like a Rancor, Xenomorph, and a T-Rex.
It looks like it's walking on all fours.
Yeah, it looks kind of Xenomorphy too, cause
the head
is
like smooth,
like if the eyes are gonna be on the sides or something. Looks crazy.
I mean, can't be mad at that. That looks like it'll cook. Like
I also like that water scene.
Monster.
That water scene looked clean too.
With the T-Rex,
with the T-Rex sticking his mouth into the water and like biting it. I don't know. The visuals and everything looks so amazing with this film. This one right here, we're like. You see how he chomps it? Like, everything just looks
good. Real. Dinosaurs could be back on the menu.
Gareth Edwards
could be cooking again.
Yeah, he's doing it.
I think I'm with it.
Yeah?
$1 billion dinosaur movie right here.
I'm about it. I'm with it. Before we conclude this, at least this beginning part, a little side note, and I seen it a lot in this trailer, and this is why I kind of want to ask about it really quick, but there is a debate about like lighting when it comes to films. A lot of people, like, I would say like this scene, like take this scene for example, that apparently because of like obviously nowadays you try to the movies try to give you more natural lighting and try to, you know, if the sun's hitting you from this way, they're going to try to make the sun go that way. If there's shadows, they try to give you shadows more realistic. A lot of people are having this debate of like, should there be more proper lighting where you could see certain scenes?
Okay.
I guess a good example to kind of bring up, it would be like that one scene in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 1. When MJ and Peter are talking outside.
Oh, you mean Spider-Man 2?
Was it Spider-Man 2 in the backyard?
Yeah, where they're like confessing their feelings to each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's dark outside, but you know they're still well lit. I guess this scene as well, you know, well lit. You can see everything, the sides, colors, blah 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 blah. Where you know this one, you could obviously big shades, big dark spots, blah 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 blah. A lot of people prefer the old way. A lot of people are saying this kind of way is more realistic, adds more flair. What do you think when it comes to that?
I think dark and, you know, light play a big part in the lighting of a fucking movie. So if you're going to be taking time during the day, it all depends on what the sun looks like. If you're outside, if you're inside on the soundstage, what are you going to make the day look like? Is it going to be like a fake sun? Is it going to be this time of day where it seems like it's noon almost and the sun is hitting their shadow? Like this feels realistic, obviously, but I think for nighttime and what you're trying to feel, because I mean I've seen Spider-Man 2 and I know what you're talking about. That's why I knew immediately, right? With them, it's dark. It's dark outside. The only thing lighting their faces are the lights around them,
which would be the studio,
the house, the house lights or whatever.
Well, that's what you would say, but then what about like scenes like this where, I mean, obviously they wouldn't be.
They're supposed to be under the moonlight.
It would be moonlight,
it would be bright.
It wouldn't be that bright.
Well, no, but I mean, you got to see what you're seeing. If it was the moon, like it wouldn't look as bright, right? So you gotta light it up a bit artificially.
Yeah, artificial lighting.
Yeah, because you still got to see what's happening.
So let me give you my take on it, right? I think for films like this, where you're trying to get a more realistic look, this is where this kind of shading and this kind of like lighting being more realistic is where it's at.
Yeah.
But I think when you're going for more campy, more, you know, comedy, rom-coms, you know, type of genre type of films, and you're not trying to be mysterious or anything like that, that's when you can get this kind of lighting. But a lot of people are saying, like, even the rom-coms nowadays start looking like this because they try to give you that realistic feeling when it comes to these movies. And, you know, but I still see that they add lighting and whatever and blah, blah, blah. I think a recent one is like a Lindsay Lohan film that was on Netflix where she was eating at dinner. It was still low light, but you could tell there were studio lights. It's like, though, I think those are okay. But I think when you're trying to go for that realistic, like, film grit look, that it should have this kind of feeling. Like, you know, you shouldn't have lightings above you because you're trying to keep them in the moment. But a lot of people are saying, like, no, I don't like those dark scenes where you can't see nothing. Like, even in horror movies, like The Wolfman and blah 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 blah, I think is I guess where a lot of people come into it. Because if you look at the OG Wolfman, you had dark scenes, but they had studio lighting and all that stuff because it was back in the day. You couldn't really contrast, sharpen, do all that extra stuff. In the new Wolfman, you have dark spots. You're gonna see it's gonna be dark. You're not
dark
gonna be
all over the place.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you think?
I think
you agree, you disagree.
I mean, I just think that it's for whatever scene they're trying to convey, and I mean, I kind of agree with the lighting. I enjoy the the realistic sun and all that stuff. I do think that if it's campy and all that stuff, you do got to do what you can to make it look like indoors, because there's a type of feel to that kind of thing.
Yeah, you got to give it that campy feel.
Yeah,
and I think for those films, that kind of lighting, studio lighting, and adjusting for the nighttime is different than, or I would even say, like in the Sonic the Hedgehog movies when they do stuff like that and they give you a little bit extra lighting because of the fact but even then they try to keep it as realistic as possible too. But yeah, I don't know, I thought it was an interesting debate. I don't know if you've seen that going on for a while.
I think I did. I want to say that I did see that, but I mean, lighting is such a,
I don't think it's a one size fits all.
No,
I think it depends on the genre,
on the movie,
film.
On the movie that you're making and what you want it to look like. It's all artistic vision.
Artistic vision. I like that. I like that.
Just fist bump. There you
go. It's all artistic vision. Check out the Jurassic World Rebirth trailer. Looks exciting. So, are we counting Superman out at this point?
I want to say yeah. I'm a hater though.
You are a hater. So I gotta ask the secondary question: do you think it's gonna come below the safety net of $400 million?
No.
No.
Above. I want to say
it'll still make like 5
or 6 mil.
But you think Jurassic World?
I think
you think this one or Fantastic Four? Which one do you think is gonna hit a Billy?
Jurassic Park, Billy, Superman around 5 or 6, Fantastic Four around 8.
8, 9
mil.
You don't think it'll hit a bill?
No.
If it's really good, you think it'll hit a bill?
Oh yeah, but I got to see more from it.
Oh, so
like
you don't think the trailer gave you that Billy feeling?
No.
But Jurassic Park
gave me just enough to hype to drive.
Jurassic Park has dinosaurs and stuff, and even Dominion.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't remember made $1 billion.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people are really discounting the dinosaur movie, but I'm like, kids probably like dinosaurs way before they like superheroes and stuff like that.
No, you're right.
So I I had this conversation with a friend of mine the other day, but he was like, well, they should take the Jurassic Park movies and make them rated R. And I'm like, but then you alienate the biggest audience, which is kids.
Well, I was going to ask that question too. Do you think that the adult-looking nature of this film, because if you look at this one compared to an old Jurassic World, Jurassic Park trailer, this seems more mature, seems a little bit more like somebody with, with... It doesn't seem as fun dinosaur as the other films. This one seems more serious. Like, you're going to get a little bit more out of this one than just dinosaurs.
You got to entertain the adults in the room. That's why.
That's true.
But the kids are going to have a ball. Dinosaurs are meant to scare, children and stuff and be interesting and cool and stuff.
But if we remember Jurassic Park 3, when they tried to go that serious route, what happened with that one? Now, I don't think you were, old enough. I wasn't even old enough to, remember the flop that was Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
But I do reading into it, I do see that that turn of trying to be a little bit more mature than the other two and go down that dark road really deterred audiences. I don't know, maybe that was because parents didn't feel like children needed to see the actual dinosaurs chomping people up, blah 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 blah.
Maybe.
But if it gets too serious, do you think that that's what's going to hold people back?
No.
I mean, the Jurassic World, we saw a homegirl get picked up by a pterodactyl, played around, and ate by a giant fish.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that movie ended up doing really well.
Yeah.
Spawned 2 more movies out of it.
Yeah.
And again, that third one got $1 billion.
Well, maybe we're in a different time.
Maybe.
maybe Jurassic Park 3 was that
just testing the water that failed.
Yeah. It was like, oh, you guys don't like this. But your kids are going to love it.
That's why. Exactly.
Yeah. I loved it.
But I think making it rated R and all that stuff, like, alienates. If you really want a rated R dinosaur movie, just make a rated R dinosaur movie not tied to Jurassic Park.
What does that even do? Like what? Like
you'd get more like
just be like pieces just ripping. And
yeah, that's
stuff
right.
like
You'd
that.
get more like gore out of it and stuff.
Makes sense. Yeah, man. Billy's.
I'm excited.
Maybe Fantastic Four. Maybe Fantastic Four probably Billy.
Maybe yeah.
Jurassic World probably take a hit only because Superman comes out afterwards. I think people are gonna turn away and go to Superman. If it's Superman's bad, Jurassic World's gonna carry the rest of the month until Fantastic Four, and maybe it'll hit close to $1 billion. I'm assuming, or maybe $1 billion because dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But for sure after that, Fantastic Four sweep. That one's gonna.
Okay.
That Superman doesn't have a chance after Fantastic Four, so they're lucky they're before.
Yeah.
But they just gotta deal with that fight with Jurassic World Rebirth in my head. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll see after the Super Bowl game. We're gonna go get ready for that right now. All right, guys. So we're back. We watched the game. Wasn't that great?
No,
the game not that great. Kendrick's halftime show did not disappoint.
Amazing.
Yeah. Say Drake.
Hear you like I'm young.
Oh no, Serena. What are you doing?
Williams.
He said never speak on Serena.
No, he didn't. And apparently he's not bigger than SZA. So
SZA's
not bigger than him.
It said game over. That
said he was dead.
I'm gonna be watching that for a while.
Everything seemed like a subliminal diss.
Everything. So that was great too. But we finally got around to a few trailers. Some trailers seem like, it seemed like it was kind of dry.
Yeah,
a little bit dry.
It was kind of dry. Everything dropped days
early, which is weird for a Super Bowl game. Is this like the company saying, "Hey, we're not gonna pay for these big ass spots. What's the point?"
Basically, I would think so.
I mean, we got a Thunderbolts trailer. Has Disney been doing so poorly that's all they could afford? Like,
no, but
I would think we would have seen a Brave New World trailer.
I was expecting one too.
Yeah,
but I mean, that one comes out in a couple days, so I don't think they can make the push any bigger.
Draw a little bit more attention in the next few days. Get your tickets now.
Maybe. I could have seen something like that happening, but I think we still got a good handful of stuff, man.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll start with the little clips, and then we'll go ahead and we'll gradually go up. The little clips we'll probably just discuss. Hopefully, we'll get a full length trailer coming up in a different episode. But this is all they gave us for right now. First things first, we got a little snippet for Stitch. A little nice little entry, but still leaves me with questions, and I'm just wondering, why is Disney scared? Let's check it out real quick, and then we'll talk about it.
Sorry, folks, there's a breaking development. There's something down on the field.
I see that, too. What is that?
Looks like a koala or a dog or a...
They're all out there right now. They're trying to catch it. They're having a real hard time. They've got trash cans.
This guy's got no chance.
I think they got it. Nope.
Now he's gone and driving a cart. Uh-oh, watch out for the goal. Oh. Oh, that thing is indestructible.
Stitch interrupting the Super Bowl, or messing with the field.
Yeah, which was great.
Little
was nice.
Little snippet, pretty cool.
Where's the trailer?
It comes out May, right?
It comes out in May. We should have had a trailer.
Yeah, I'm sure they're saving it.
We didn't get a trailer, and it just worries me because everything that we've seen shows Stitch, and we get it. Stitch is cuddly. I think we got that off the first.
Point.
Yeah, we got that off the first. But what about the rest of the cast? Where's Jumba? Where's Pleakley? We haven't seen any glimpses at them at all. Is this like Disney afraid to unveil them? Like, is this, or is this like, are they waiting for the big moment to drop that?
I think they're waiting. I would like to say they're waiting. I don't think they're scared of anything. I mean, what does Disney have to be scared of?
Snow White.
That's okay. That's fair.
Little Mermaid.
Snow White's the only one that.
Lion King.
Mufasa is doing pretty good, man. Lion King did pretty great.
It got nominated for Razzie.
That doesn't mean anything. Razzie doesn't mean shit.
It means it was a shitty movie.
It's just a joke thing. It's not real.
They literally called it a cash grab.
Of course it's a cash grab, but that doesn't mean it's, terrible. I disagree. But I don't know.
The definition of cash grab is terrible.
I think they're just saving it for something better.
When have you ever seen a cash grab be actually decent?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. That's a good question. Everything is...
Maybe you can catch lightning in a bottle, but you can't. It's not a sustainable metric. I don't know. Lilo and Stitch, I am hyped for it. This, again, cute, cuddly, cool. Give me something else. I need to see Jumba. I need to see Pleakley. I need to see Lilo. Where's Lilo? I haven't even seen Lilo. I need to see. That's like the other half to Stitch.
Yeah.
It's literally in the title. Like, we need to see Lilo and Stitch. Why didn't we see her wrangling him up on the field or something, It's just, it seems like they're just leaning into the Stitch aspect more because, fill in the blank.
He's cute and cuddly and, kids know Stitch.
Yeah. I know Lilo too. What is she?
Hawaiian.
Oh, not that, but like, what is she, like, chopped liver?
Oh, no,
like,
you
don't get to acknowledge Lilo?
I think they're just waiting for it.
What about what's her name? The sister.
Oh, Lilo's sister.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to see the cast. Where'd the cast at?
I think they're just waiting to show you all that. So they're giving you glimpses of Stitch to hold you off.
Bleep, win. Like, win.
I don't know. When it closer to release, I imagine. March, April, May.
Super Bowl would have been the perfect time. But, I mean, if we don't get it, we don't get it. But
we'll probably start seeing roll out in March. It's probably too early for them.
Super Bowl would have been perfect, though.
We got something for the Super Bowl.
But think about it. I mean, you spent all this money animating, putting it on the field, putting this money into this, like, little clip when you could have put all that money into a trailer and put it on the big screen.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. Their marketing strategy is strange.
That's what I'm saying. Very strange.
But
makes you want to scratch your head.
I don't know. I'm not mad about it.
Whoever thought about this, tomato, coconut.
Dumb. Damn.
Yeah.
Bonk on the head.
Moving on, though. Not at the Super Bowl, but the Puppy Bowl did release something not as much as we would have wanted Superman-related, like, things to do. I mean, we saw a little bit of crypto. It literally said sneak peek. We didn't get a sneak peek. We got somewhat of a sneak peek. We got to look at Nathan Fillion's Guy Gardner in Superman. I'm telling you, man, I think this year's just been lackluster with these trailers. But let's check out this little snippet here.
No words, no nothing.
It says the only bowl I need. It shows Guy Gardner with his bowl cut.
Yeah, because you're supposed to know who that is. If you show this to someone, they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is this?"
It says in the. You're just supposed to
assume.
You're just supposed to know. Yeah.
Who's this guy with the bowl cut?
On top of that, like, you're supposed to get the joke too. It doesn't even say like Puppy Bowl. It doesn't say anything. This is a goofy joke that seemed like an insider that somehow leaked.
Yeah. Oh man, this movie's marketing is terrible.
Big game Super Bowl Puppy Bowl spot. That's what it's called.
Terrible. This movie has terrible fucking marketing.
It's funny. This is supposed to be for the bowl, like the Puppy Bowl, but there's a whole stadium and stuff. It looks like a football field.
Who knows what's going on over there, dude? This is something they used on TikTok. Like, they quickly stitched together. Like, we can't show real footage. Get Guy Gardner down here.
Who's the mark? Who's greenlighting these things, bro? I'm telling you, man. This year is just not good. Got to go down the train. What is that?
I don't know, dude.
What is that?
It's atrocious.
What is the Stitch little thing? Like, we don't get full-blown trailers anymore. Like, what is that? Like, are we just cheaping out? We don't want to pay for a Super Bowl spot no more?
Maybe when Super Bowl ads are like $10 million a piece for 30 minutes.
Like, it would have been different, too. I would have said, too, like, it would have been, like, a little bit cooler if like DC was the only Super Bowl spot. Imagine that. And then like the eyes, the optics would have been crazy because like the only, I mean, Marvel, what they do, Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
What about Brave New World? Like that would have been like, oh shit, there's no faith. Oh, James Gunn got balls or whatever. You doing something like this just to me screams, I got a weird sense of humor, which that is a very weird sense of humor kind of post, like this whole bowl, the only bowl I need nonsense. And you're just creatively bankrupt, man. Like you can't really think of anything. Like you couldn't give us something. I thought like literally we had more higher expectations than what was delivered when it comes down to this, because we were expecting like a little clip of maybe Crypto being cute or something, or maybe we're going to see him, you know, fly for a second in a little snippet like him with Superman or something. No.
Bottom barrel stuff.
Do you think the discourse of what happened with like the whole flipping David Cornsweet thing kind of spooked them and he pulled it?
I don't know. I hope not. In which case, that just speaks to why he's not standing on 10 toes for his movie.
But we read it on Deadline that there was supposed to be like a sneak peek, like a clip. Where did it go? There was even a little banner at the bottom that said sneak peek. Was the Superman, the little Crypto thing, the sneak peek? If that was, holy shit, where's the budget? That is on Discovery. That is your guys' channel.
I don't know, dude. So boring. And it's not like
they couldn't give you the homie discount?
Like I wasn't
Discovery didn't give DC the homie discount?
Apparently not.
They're like, hey, Zaslav's the rent guy. You don't want to help a brother out? And they're just like, nah. James Gunn, for you pay double.
Basically. I don't know. I don't want, like, I'm trying not to shit on this movie so hard, but they're not making it easy, dude.
We're being fair because I'm at least me. I'm being fair because I'm at least shitting on Stitch too. So both of them deserve it because they're both not producing anything. Neither film is producing nothing.
So weird that they chose this little thing. I don't know. Y'all should not believe anything James Gunn says anymore. That's the way I see it. Take away his phone.
Take away his phone. With that being said, check out that Lilo and Stitch clip. It's on YouTube. Check out the Guy Gardner clip. Let us know what you guys think. Both movies are producing nada. 30-second clips with nothing in it besides, well, one's cute and cuddly and the other one's a bowl cut. So I mean, neither side. It's a stalemate. It's a stalemate with this one. Check it out. Let us know what you guys think. Moving on over there at Paramount, we do have a Mission Impossible little game spot. We don't have a full-on trailer. Don't understand why that happened as well. I would assume Tom Cruise would have been all over that. We did get little featurettes. We saw little sneak peeks behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, you did say, oh, you know, he did the stunt on his
submarine
own.
thing was real.
They showed us that. But this, as a trailer, all we got was 30 seconds. I don't know. Maybe inflation just got everybody, even the movie industry.
Maybe
I'm not sure.
Right.
Let's check out this little game spot.
It's been a long time, Ethan.
Your mission, should you choose to accept. Everything you were. Everything you've done has come to this. I need you to trust me.
See? Good little trailer.
No, that one's decent. I mean, you don't really see too much new from the last trailer we saw.
No.
This one does give off a little bit more. What the first one did was give us the vibes that they were like saving everything for the last one. And now that the last one's here, it feels more organic, in the sense of like actual anticipation for this film. The last time I felt this was with Fallout. Every single Mission Impossible, I've never had an issue with that. For some reason, with part 1 of Final Reckoning, it was like you could tell like they pulled their punches on purpose, and you felt that. I don't know.
They were trying to like save the suspense and stuff like that, but I think after it kind of did poorly, that's when they're like, "Oh, we gotta restart this bitch up."
Mm-hmm. Like we actually got to give them what they were there for, which, like I said, maybe that's what they were going for, but they weren't trying to give you all that with this one. It was supposed to be that build up.
Yeah.
But it's like we can't sit through that. With Mission Impossible movies, it wasn't. Those movies weren't built for 2-parters. You know,
exactly.
You get that suspense. I mean, unless you could give us with a successful like little cliffhanger, but which I just don't think the Dead Reckoning did not do.
No, each one kind of starts and secludes and gets a happy ending. This one they're trying to make it big and grand because this could potentially be the last one.
Might be
potentially
if Tom Cruise could let it go.
Basically,
if he sees the money rolling, and he's like, no, they still want cinema.
Basically.
Bring him back to life.
Yeah. Find a way.
Mm-hmm. Thanos snap. Reverse
something. Find a way to bring him back.
He was in this universe.
Apparently he was.
Anything's possible with Tom Cruise.
We're going to get a ScarJo and Tom Cruise movie. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very good. Yeah, not too much with this one. I'm excited for Mission Impossible. Any more with you?
No. Excited, though. I mean, no trailer would have moved me on this one. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I was excited for this.
I think a bigger one would have helped us with the excitement a little bit more.
That's the thing, though. I don't think they can do more than, like, 30 seconds because it's money to pour into it.
Yeah, and my thing is, it's kind of like what you were saying, like, oh, you know, the stunts are real. I'm like, yeah, but he does that all the time. Like, you know what I mean? My thing is that they always show us, like, he does his own stunts, which is amazing. It's fascinating. But at this point, it's kind of like, we know you could do it. Like, we know that's your expertise. And, yeah, you could break a record, and that's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
But what new and innovative are you going to bring to that? Like I said, I mean, we were kind of making fun of it when we saw the first trailer, but, you know, all the running. Like, we get you can run, and you're very good at it, and you look very cinematic when you do it sometimes.
Yeah.
But what more are you adding besides running every now and then between a scene for extended periods of time?
It's just being... I think it's just creative, and he thinks that being creative and, you know, changing it up will add flair. And I think it does for the most part. And then you get people like you who just aren't satisfied with the thrills.
I'm satisfied. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, bro. Like, sometimes we got to acknowledge the what is it? It's kind of like what... If you can say Melissa McCarthy, right?
Yeah.
If you could say that she's a one-trick pony, then you could recognize when Tom Cruise is too.
Tom Cruise...
His trick might be more better and dangerous, but still.
One-trick pony, like, he doesn't have range, man.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm just saying, like, it's more like we know that he's that stunt guy. I'm sorry. I don't want to make it sound like and to kind of reduce him to, like, a one.
Like one guy can, like, do this whole job.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is that, like, you know, if a stuntman can do stunting really good, you're just like, oh.
He's the stuntman.
He's the stuntman.
Okay.
So if Tom Cruise does it really good, if we're like, oh, every single movie somebody does the stunts, one movie they're like, hey, Tom Cruise did all his stunts. You went all out for this one. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You could really tell. Holy shit, he does it for all of his movies? Cool. That's really cool. But at that point, you're just like, that's just his job. The moment that he stops doing that, it's going to be like, oh, damn. Like, now he's not doing his own stunts anymore. Yeah, exactly. But then it's just going to be, as long as you can edit and not make it look like that one movie we watched where she runs.
Back in Action.
Yeah, Back in Action. And Cameron
check out our Back in Action review.
Yeah. That'd be different. That'd be different. But I'm down for it.
Me too.
We'll just have to wait to see what happens when the movie comes out. At this point, the trailers are not going to move us at this moment in time. It's just going to be more of a, is the movie good? Is it better than A Dead Reckoning? Check out the trailer. Let us know what you guys think as well. The big game Super Bowl spot. Moving on, though, we got Marvel Studios Thunderbolts asterisk. At this point, after watching it, and we're going to rewatch it again, but like after watching it, I'm thinking the asterisk is just because of the fact that they're like, we can't call ourselves the Thunderbolts because we can't be associated to Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah.
So they put the asterisk because it's a comedic touch.
Maybe. I don't know.
They're like, it's not the same, so you can't sue us.
Who knows, man? I don't know. I always thought it was going to be like there are a bunch of mistakes that are rewriting their wrongs type thing. That's what I always thought it was. I thought it was a metaphor for them.
And if it's just a gag?
I'd be like, oh, well, maybe I thought too hard for a Marvel movie.
Damn, now you're just going to have to be like, well, shit, next time.
Dumb it down.
No, I know better.
You got to dumb it down.
Let's just check out this trailer one more time, and then we'll give our full thoughts about it. Because, let's be honest, there's been a lot going on since this trailer happened, and the Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl really just turned me inside out.
I'm saying.
Let's talk facts. The Avengers are not coming. Who will keep the American people safe?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Why are they hiding Sentry?
I was thinking that. I was like, why are they hiding him?
Are they scared to see what he looks like?
Man,
Marvel, are you scared? Disney, are you scared? The only one that I felt like wasn't scared to show it all was Fantastic Four. I felt like Brave New World is scared to show it off. I feel like this movie's scared. That's why I feel like there's something off. Like, it feels like they're hiding something. What are they hiding? And it just feels like it's not good.
I don't know. It's probably to preserve some twist, but I think we all know Bob is going to end up being Sentry. So why not just show us what he can do?
I mean, you can kind of see.
Like,
his shield was folded.
Yeah.
I think when we were talking about it when we first saw it, I was kind of theorizing that maybe that's the way that they're going to introduce adamantium to be stronger than vibranium.
Yeah.
You know, because they're like, it's more indestructible than vibranium. It's like, how can are not both things indestructible? I don't know.
One's just more than the other. I don't know, dude. But I will say I'm still excited. I'm not really moved in a different direction seeing this again. Like, I'm with the cause on this one.
I like this. I like this dynamic we're doing. I feel like you're on the hype train for all these trailers.
Yeah.
Where I'm like skeptical why they didn't go balls out for like any of these trailers. Like, you're like excited for the little bit that we got.
They
except
gotta
for
keep
Superman, but like this one is like
they gotta keep the suspense and stuff for this one.
I understand keeping the suspense, but I'm like, where's the hype? I don't feel like it's hypey enough. I mean, there's some kind of interest, don't get me wrong. Like, you want to know what's going to happen. But, like, I don't feel like I feel excited. I feel like the most excitement out of all the trailers we've seen this episode is Jurassic World and Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four was something else. That one, I felt like I was ascending with that.
Right,
one.
okay. So, with that feeling, you don't get that with Thunderbolts.
No.
Not even close.
Well, no, but they're two different, two different like,
but you
visions and stuff.
Feel something. Jurassic World, I feel something.
I don't know, because I feel Jurassic World, I felt more suspenseful with that one. This one, it feels like the bad guys doing hero shit.
That's, I feel like the 30 seconds out of the Mission Impossible one, I feel like we got a little bit more oomph out of that one too. I ain't even trying to be a hater.
Sounds like
I ain't even trying to be a hater.
No. I don't know, man. I don't know. I see the gripes, and like, yeah, it is weird that they hid Sentry. But I can wait to see more. That's the thing.
What about like the CGI, the car CGI and stuff like that? The weird like rubbery car.
I still believe they're touching that. I still believe that they're touching that stuff up. So I think I could let it pass for now.
I like you being positive, but you're being too positive about these things.
What do you mean?
Yeah, man. Like it's reminiscent of the Flash stuff, man. Like, you're like on the hype train.
No.
And then, like, right before we get into it,
these
you're
movies
just like,
ain't gonna be the Flash.
You're like, it's rocky. But like, I haven't like for me, I haven't heard anything that's come out of you that's made me hyped for it. And then when I bring up something that's like so anti-hype about it, you're just like, no, I still feel good though.
I mean,
I ain't trying to shoot
that
it
one.
down.
That one just looks like,
because it does seem like there's gonna be some fun times, like, but like some things is still like dumb, goofy, like the whole arm in the dishwasher thing. I don't even think that's funny.
How else is he supposed to get it clean, man?
At that point, just put him through a car wash. Fuck. I mean, and then like, shit. What else? I mean, are we excited about Taskmaster? Master?
No.
Making a return?
No. I think the thing that's supposed to be exciting is that it feels grounded, and we're getting some pretty crazy shit out of it.
I will say this feels more Winter Soldier than Brave New World does.
Yeah.
And that's the one where they're like, it's supposed to give you that Winter Soldier vibe.
Supposed to feel like the same thing. It's not, but that one's not working out. That one's doing crazy shit. That one has too much stuff on it.
So I would say that one has it going for it, at least.
The groundedness.
At least that feeling of Winter Soldier vibes.
Okay.
This Thunderbolts, but still something's off for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the characters for the most part. Like John Walker, Bucky, Yelena.
Seeing his shield folded makes me a little interested too.
Yeah,
like he's gonna handle that.
I'm like, what the hell? That was one of the first things I noticed. I was like, his shit is like bent.
Does that mean that Captain America, or I guess Winter Soldier, Falcon, whatever, the show, Disney Plus show, it's homework, right? You gotta watch it in order to know what's happening in here. You probably gotta watch it to know what's happening in Brave New World too.
Kinda, yeah. For Brave New World, more so because I mean he is Captain America. In Thunderbolts, it seems like they're recapping that. That's why they showed him reading those articles and stuff.
Probably, but they got a lot of ground to cover, so maybe they won't be able to like do
too
much.
Not everything on the nail.
Yeah. Interesting stuff, though. Interesting stuff. Why have to wait and see? Check out the trailer. Thunderbolts with the asterisks at the very end.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think. Check out the trailer. I don't know. Not convinced yet. Not convinced. Josh is convinced. I'm not convinced.
Yep. I believe the MCU is getting back on track. We're going to get Daredevil. We're going to get Fantastic Four. We're going to get this one, Thunderbolts. And we're going to be good. We're going to ride the wave. This is the MCU's return to the
wave
throne,
provides. The wave seems... The worst part is that the wave hasn't even popped up yet. You just hear it rumbling, and it's like getting closer, and they're like, wait, it's going to be big. It's going to be big, and it's like, I hope it's not a little baby wave.
This wave is going to be bigger and better than DC's wave, I'm telling you.
I just want it to be better than Phase 4.
It is.
I don't know. This hiding and being scared of it really does not paint a good picture.
All right, Mr. Skeptical.
Check it out. Let us know what you guys think. That'll wrap it up. We went back to the game. Very lackluster. Nothing very much. We got a very peculiar Yeezy.com link and all that stuff.
God.
Don't want to talk about that.
No, we're not talking about that.
Yeah, not a lot of movie trailers. Very dry this year.
Yeah.
Very dry Super Bowl trailers. Just to kind of give it that ending.
Okay.
At least, what do you make of, like, this kind of turnout for the Super Bowl, at least for these trailers? Like, was this lack of confidence in the trailers? I mean, I kind of want to talk about the Superman trailer separately right now, but at least for that,
yeah.
What do you feel, at least, the lackluster Super Bowl trailer?
I think it's lackluster only because they don't want to be paying for those spots anymore. I think when you're paying $10 $10 million an ad for 30 seconds, it's kind of hard to fit in a full trailer. I mean, that's why we saw the Thunderbolts one. You know, a lot of them are like, "Oh, go check it out on YouTube now." You know what I mean? So that's what they would rather use their money for.
I'd rather pay for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, just to be like, "Hey, it's out there. Go look." And then, you know, people will go look and float toward it and stuff if you're interested. So that stuff is smart. But to like have a full on trailer run for like almost 2 minutes, that's a long time.
Damn. So like having like a full ass trailer during the Super Bowl is like driving the Bentley.
I would say
like a broke neighborhood or something.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's expensive stuff. You know what I mean? And Disney, DC's broke, but Disney and Marvel and stuff, they've been doing it for a while, so they know that like their biggest revenue is the internet. So they're just gonna put up something and be like, "Go look at it now." You know what I mean? And then people will go look at YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
DC, if they had the money, they would also do the same thing, but they don't. That's why they did the Puppy Bowl and did what they did.
Even then, the Puppy Bowl didn't have anything.
Well, you know what I mean.
Like I said, we'll talk about that right now. But yeah, thinking about it now, I was thinking like, but then, things come into my head like that Stitch thing. Was that just a partnership where they're like, okay, we're knocking some of it off. You'll be able to promote your movie a little bit and blah, blah, blah. Just do this little skit. Like,
I just think it was meant to be fun, man. That's it.
Yeah, but why not give us a trailer at that point, right?
Because they're saving it.
For what? Super Bowl's there.
Well, I saw somewhere that I guess IGN is doing their own little event, so maybe they're saving it for that.
Could be, possibly.
It's actually this month, like the 28th or something like that.
Still very lackluster, and like I said, just to talk about James Gunn's Superman and all that stuff, it didn't make an appearance at the Puppy Bowl either.
No,
we got a small thing. Literally said sneak peek and crypto. There was a little crypto image. First of all, we got all these trailers before the Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Now, if those trailers would have hit the Super Bowl, I would have thought the Fantastic Four trailer was Super Bowl worthy. Mm-hmm. Maybe the Jurassic World one too, but they still put a little clip up there.
You saw it,
but they didn't give it a new trailer or nothing.
No,
like that.
No.
Superman was put out a couple months ahead. It was like in December.
Yeah.
So you could have easily gave us a new trailer. Mm-hmm. At the Super Bowl, or at least online, how they did. Do you think this is all because of the backlash with the whole Superman face, and do you think James Gunn is just afraid to unveil more images right now?
Honestly, yeah, because the way the trailer looked and stuff, it still looks like rubbery DC CGI and stuff like that.
Need more time.
Like maybe that's it. Maybe they're just trying to cook with what they got, but the meal will never be done. It's just a meal. It's a what is it? It's a crock pot meal where it just takes forever to make.
like it's kind of weird. No trailer, no new nothing. Didn't see nothing. I think James Gunn is dealing with the backlash by trying to tease like T-shirts and everything with crypto on there now.
I saw this thing. It was on Twitter. I forgot who it was, but they were saying that why is James Gunn the face of the marketing team and stuff like that when it should be David Cornsweet? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, why was James Gunn promoting the dog and stuff when it could have been David Cornsweet and him? At least him and David, right on the couch, you know, being like, "Oh, go adopt a dog" or something like that. You know, crypto's in my new Superman movie, something. But why was it just James Gunn marketing this film?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
Someone brought it up. I don't know who. I just seen it. I'm not meaning to steal someone's idea. I'm letting you know I seen it.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. That's crazy.
Someone had also replied
because
to that.
He's a fucking narcissist.
Maybe that's true. That could be it. You know, ego and stuff. I'm making the greatest Superman movie, whatever, right? But then there was also like maybe they're just trying to get the hype off from the Guardians thing. That's why they put it in the trailer too. Like, hey, the guy who made Guardians, the movie.
Same man who inserted himself in the trailer for Creature or the theme song of Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Also, in a weird way, as Rick Flag Sr. I don't know.
Yeah, weird stuff, right?
I could see that, and that even makes me wonder too. Like, what is with like, you know, I even brought it up where I seen as well that they're like hiding the trunks from the marketing, but now this is also being brought up where it's like James Gunn too, where it should be like David Cornsweet, or at least at the very least with both of them.
Yeah,
should probably be the both of them. Like, oh, I'm James Gunn, and this is David Cornsweet.
He's Superman.
I'm introducing him in our new Superman movie, and David Cornsweet can kind of That's so funny that they're not. Yeah, it's mostly well, it makes sense. It's just because it's all about him.
Yeah,
that's all he cares about. It's very bad.
The rollout's gonna be crazy.
I don't know. Let us know what you guys think, though. Which one was your favorite Super Bowl trailer? Fuck it. Which one was your favorite Super Bowl? I really like that Aliens one with the Doritos.
That shit was funny.
That was crazy.
They don't disappoint.
Don't look up that Yeezy. The Yeezy
Don't
stuff.
do it. Don't click any link. Don't do nothing like that. The T-shirt is crazy. Don't do it.
If you didn't hear about his crash out on Twitter,
God, dude,
just stay away.
I seen everything that he had to say. Stay away from this man. Feed him his meds, goddammit.
Let us know what you guys think. Any topics that we should be talking about. Any movies that you want us to review. Josh, let them know where they could do all that. Let us know.
Twitter, TikTok, Instagram at FilmBros Podcast. We post new episodes up. You can hit us up there for any news or movies you want us to cover. Buzzsprout link is in the social I just gave you. Subscribe. You have the show road. Really appreciate it. Listen to us anywhere you get your podcast at FilmBros Podcast. You can be part of the conversation. Twitch at FilmBros Podcast every Saturday. And when it's all said and done, subscribe to our YouTube at FilmBros Podcast.
And with that being said, we'll talk to you guys on the next one.
Talk to you guys later.